And now I feel sad. He couldn't even see it.
Just like Nazma here was telling me about her troubles, overall there's been a lot of voluntary ad hoc help from, including the Prime Minister's Relief Fund, but as the Geneva talks indicate, the main issue is to come up with a formal compensation plan for each of those who have been affected.
Mahfouz, thank you. Mahfouz Siddiq, our correspondent in Dhaka.
Bringing us a very sad personal story. Also, of course, as he was explaining there, there's a lot of ad hoc charity, but from a business point of view, and Kenneth Fedrick is here to give it a look. What's got to happen? What do people want done now?
Well, it's all about, there's been a sort of groundswell of support for the campaigns to make these factories safer. And what's been happening is these companies know that they cannot carry on the way things are going. So, for example, the American companies have faced a lot of criticism for not getting involved enough. And I mean, it's not that they don't care, but it's just that sort of business practices and sort of fear of litigation and that sort of thing is preventing them from signing up to these sorts of things which the European companies are signing up to. They've sort of come up with their own measures themselves. But someone who's been speaking to the BBC is Sarah Ziff. She's a model, Labour activist, and she's been telling the BBC about what needs to happen.
In order to address the factory safety issues in Bangladesh, there needs to be fundamental change in the industry. The buildings are structurally unsafe, and most of these factories, if they were in the US or Britain, a global $1.5 trillion industry, and in both cases the work is performed overwhelmingly by young women and girls. You have fashion models on the one hand and garment workers on the other who are struggling to assert their rights in a hostile labor environment. And I don't want to be complicit